Hello, hello, hello. I hope that my mic is working. What a shit start to the evening. One second. You know, when anything that can go wrong does go wrong. It's been one of those kind of evenings tonight. And for once, not because I'm admin of the year. So I'm on my own tonight, so I've got no safety blanket with me. Just going to quickly check to see if my audio is coming through. It sounds like it is. I have no idea if the car audio is coming through, so if there is anyone in chat in YouTube that could let me know that the audio is working, that would be really handy. Anyway, welcome to ADRR round 4 of the Ultimate Sprint Cup. This is the last time we're doing this. We are bidding off Ultimate Sprint Cup for Flat Out Thursdays. So just quickly before we cover the end of qualifying, let's have a quick look at what we've got here. Right, so get rid of the games. So, and overlays. Get signed up for Flat Out Thursdays, Season 2, Round 1. It's at Brazil. 3rd of July, Thursday, 3rd of July, GT3 and Hypercars, and I promise you, we won't have the same problems that we had tonight. The reason for the problem tonight was a bug in the system. Couldn't have done anything about it, and I apologise for that. And then the other big news was the ADRR Endurance Championship. We're getting a little bit ahead of the curve, so you can register your interest if you want to join that championship, or at least round 1 at Imola, the 8 hours of Imola. So when the team championships are available, team servers are available, we will be going to Imola for 8 hours of Imola. And I'm sure you're all desperate to get signed up after what you've witnessed this evening, but I promise you it's not always this bad. But yeah, like I say, on my own tonight, so whatever. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Get back on track. So, 2 minutes left. Chris Bunkin's at the top with Andre in P2. 600th of a second off. Martin Lewis, the mortgage man, P3. And then Cuzzy Bear in P4. And then we got Christiansen. Oh, I don't want it to rain, Aaron Christiansen. Oh, it's raining again. Lindell Harry. Nice to have you back, mate. Hope you're doing all right. It's good to see you. Luis Rodriguez in the Ferrari here at the moment in P7. Mark Gellert in the Porsche. Danny Digg in the Lambo. Would have liked to have seen one of his special liveries tonight, but unfortunately, we fucked up. Kim Vince, this is a new name. Welcome, Kim. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for not leaving like some others, I think, have. They got a bit impatient, so thank you for sticking around. Kevin Wynn. Back with us. Max near Luton is in the pits, as is Jamie Grant. I'm guessing he is in a glick. He is in a glick. What a glickhead. Ratjak, I think is a new name. Francois, nice to have you. And Ramucho Milligram. Mr. Measurement. He's in P15, rounding off the Hypercars. And then leading the let's have a look. Leading the GT3s is this man here, Timothy Goya. Jan Hanselman in the BMW. Saw the BMW M4 win at the Nordschleife on the weekend. Tom Osborne in a Ferrari tonight. Nice to see that. We've got Pavel Jefimovs in the Lamborghini. Is he going to make an impression on the timing tower? We will find out. We'll stick with Jim. Jim, where did Jim come from? Pavel Jefimovs. And he goes exactly the same position. Javier Gomez Barria and Ayub Hanouni WRC Mika. So there you go. That's your grid. So the only person left out on track at the moment is Ayub. So we'll just stick with him as the time ticks down to 0. Is he on a flyer? Is he on a flyer? Did he get ahead of the line just in time? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for sticking with it tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a bit of a tricky one getting this one set up, I'll be honest. As you know, I'm not the broadcaster extraordinaire. That is Paul, and he is not with me this evening. So the last thing that you need when you're doing the broadcasting on your own and commentating is a server problem. And so I got a server problem, and I could do nothing about it. Thankfully, SimGrid were on hand to help me out and get it sorted, and we shouldn't have that problem again. Oh, didn't notice that Martin Lewis got ahead of Serradio, 8/100ths of a second between Chris and Martin there. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully got a nice race on our hands. And we watched the whole lap for Ayub to set a flyer just to come into the pits. We weren't waiting, mate, don't worry. So we should now see the session tick over into race. Now that everyone's finished, I don't think there is anyone else on track. There isn't, so we should see session.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Yes, we do. So let's take the opportunity to do the grid thing. How do you do the grid thing? Starting order. Set starting order. Go. Here we go. Right. Chris in the Toyota, Martin in the Ferrari, 8/100ths of a second behind. That should be quite fun. Andre in P3, followed by Cuzzy Bear in the Porsche. Aaron doesn't want it to rain Christensen, and then Lindell Harry in the Ferrari. Luis Rodriguez and Mark Gallett in the Porsche in P8. Danny Digg and Kim Vince. Rounding off the top 10 in Hypercars and overall, Kevin Wynn, and then Max near Luton Hitchin. I wonder where Max is actually from, if he's actually from Luton. I bet that'd be funny. Anyway, or Hitchin. Francois Ratajczak, and then it was Jamie Grant, I think, in the Glick. And then we've got Ramucho Milligram and Timothy Goya in the first GT3. Jan Hasselman in the BMW, then it was Tom, I think, in a Ferrari. Pavel, who didn't improve in P19, and then Javier Gomez Barria. Ayub
formation lap has started,
and then Mika. So here we go. We will watch the start with the Hypercars here. So Chris and Martin. Let's get some overlays on the go. Aaron, you're a little quiet. I like the nickname. Okay, let me see if I can turn me up. I am turning me up. Let me know if that is an improvement. Mic check 1, 2 as we head towards the start-finish line. As I can hear Martin Haven's voice in the background. Great commentator, just like me. Here we go. So we are going to go green any moment. Let's have a look.
Green flag.
Green flag. Here we go. And Martin Lewis jumps Chris. But Chris will have the inside line down to C1. Let's see what happens. Can we keep it all nice and clean? Connor almost into the back of Martin. Might have been a bit of contact there, not sure. But I think for the most part, kept it clean. Let's have a look back through the field here. Yeah, I think that everyone's got through all the way down to the Glicken house at the back there. I think we're all clean. As Danny Digg decides to do his best lawnmower impression. Where is that? Danny Digg. There we go. Oh, I hear a bit of contact further up the field, perhaps. No. So let's see follow these cars through. Let's see what's going on at the front of the GT3 field. Jan Hansman takes the lead from Timothy Goya. Tom taking P3 in the Ferrari. Pavels in the Lambo. Oh, as there sounds like there's some contact in the Hypercars. Oh, as we see Ferrari spin round the McLaren there of somebody. Was it Mika? Yeah. No. Goya. It was Goya in the McLaren. So we'd love to see the replay of that, but like I say, no. No. What's his name? Can't even remember his name. Paul. Tonight. So somehow Chris has got past Martin Lewis. But it did happen. Andre. P3 at the moment. Waiting for the Andre's mid-race pace to emerge. Let's chuck some session info up. There we go. So now we can see the how long's left in the session. Connor Lynch trying to make the move on Andre. Little love tap there from the rear. Lindell doing a good job in the Ferrari in P5, P6, excuse me. Danny Digg out already. What has happened there, Danny Digg? In the pits already. Max Hitchin in the lovely sounding Alpine. So leading GT3 now is Javier Gomez Berria in the Lexus. And Ayoub from, I think, almost last on the grid in the end, wasn't it? He's found himself in P2. And Pavel's in P3. Tom in P4, but from what I saw, was maybe at fault for the contact, but I cannot remember. Only caught the tail end of it, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Maybe possibly giving the position back to Jan there. Not sure. As Jan gives the position back to Tom. I have no bloody clue. Tom, why don't you give the position back to Jan? Well done. Brilliant. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. Kualamoto got hit on the front and then hit the wall. Engine dead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is that Danny Digg? Is disguised as Kualamoto? Not sure. Chris taking the lead. Martin Lewis sticking with him. Not letting him go. He was only 0.08 of a second off the lead lap time in quali. So, yeah. Hopefully we've got a race on our hands. Let's see if we can get in car. As we're chasing down Chris for P1 here. Rain was forecast. We'll have to wait and see what happens. The server settings were a bit weird, I'll be honest with you, when we were trying to set it up. So if things have changed somewhat, I do apologise. Danny Digg. So what happened then? You got hit in the front and then hit the wall. Yeah, I did see you go off track. I didn't realise you hit the wall. That's a shame. Getting too much damage. Yeah. It's so hot in my office. I feel like I'm going to sweat to death. This is the battle on track at the moment. One second, guys. And I'm back. So this is, yeah, battle for P3 at the moment. While that battle is going on, I'm going to take a quick look at the championship, see who's in contention. So Chris is currently leading. Chris, who's P1 in this race, is currently leading, and Connor, who's P4, is second in the championship. So we really do with a bit of luck at the moment, and he really needs to get a wriggle on if he wants to keep this championship alive. No Matteo Crespi tonight. Martin Lewis in P4, currently in P2 in this race. Could jump up a few positions tonight. Jamie Grant, chilling out with his big blick out, is in P5 from just being consistent. Great job, Jamie. So we're going to stick with this battle for a bit. I'm going to have a little look at the GT3 standings. Can anyone challenge? No, the only person that was in a position to challenge for the title tonight was Adam Burks, as we see a very stranded Ferrari, I believe that was. Is that Tom having all sorts of... Yeah, I think that's Tom out. All sorts of trouble tonight, I think, for Tom in the Ferrari. Maybe that was an experiment to see how he got on. Unfortunately, the experiment failed, I guess. But I don't think that troubles Tom for the championship, because Adam Burks was the only other person that challenged tonight, and he's not here tonight, so he couldn't challenge for the title. So that looks like Tom Osborne is the champion of Ultimate Sprint Cup, the one and only season of Ultimate Sprint Cup. Not saying it's never going to come back, but unlikely at this stage. Anyway, we're currently looking at a pit garage, so let me go back to this battle on track here. So Martin sticking with Chris. That's what I'd love to see. That is staying within 1 second. It hasn't gone more than a second really, and then 7 seconds back further down the road is Andre and Connor, and then we've got another great... Oh, looked like Connor got a little bit sideways there. No, all good. And then a little bit further back we've got the Lindell and Aaron Christensen battle. So we've got some really nice battles throughout the Hypercar class here. Let's go back to Mark Keller. And another nice battle, Kim Vince. Here we go. First race in ADRR, having a nice little battle. God, I can't even speak. Mine's all over the place. Let's have a look at Jamie in the Glick, having a nice battle with Kevin Wynn. And then Francois Ratchak and Max Hitchin are going to be having a great battle as well, aren't they? I can hear an Alpine. Oh no, they're nowhere near each other. Oh well, it was worth a try. Ramucho Milligram and Luis Rodriguez in the pit, and also looks like a Dunf. Ayu has taken the lead in GT3. Great sounding Mustang. Pavels in the Lambo, having a good run out. Jens Hasselmann in P3. Javier in the Lexus here. Now goes into P4. Timothy Goya on the chase down. Got punted on lap 1 and is on the chase back. Mika in the McLaren, and then Tom is the DNF. So let's check in with the battle at the front here. So Chris has managed to eke out a little bit of a gap. 1.1 seconds. We're 10 minutes in. We're starting to lap these GT3 cars. So this is Chris on Ayub, held up a little bit, and no problems there though. Martin Lewis closes that gap to less than half a second. I miss Paul. Andre and Connor still going strong. Connor dips his wheels into the double trap. Oh, chats. Let's have a look. No commentary today. Can you not hear me? Oh, it's just really quiet. Let me see if I can bring some stuff down. How about that? Can you hear me now? Hello, watching from the train home. Can you let me know if you can hear me? Apparently you can't hear me very well. Let me do something like that. Is that better? It's always a juggling act, isn't it, with the levels. So here we go. Connor got past because I was flacking around with bloody volume levels. Jesus Christ. It's like I need someone with me to do broadcasting. If I'm on my own, I just turn into this like superior broadcaster extraordinaire. So yeah, fuck it. Connor got past Andre. Sorry. Would do a replay for you. But I can't. So well done, Connor. Into P3. He's making his move. This is what we like to see. This action on track is always exciting in ADRR, unlike the commentary. Let's check in with Martin and Chris. So that gap has grown a bit to 1.6 now as Chris finds a bit of pace. Maybe there was some traffic that got in the way. Aaron and Mark. No, was it Aaron and someone were having a battle, but they're no longer having a battle. Mark Gellert and Kim Vince still having a nice little ding-dong together. Jim, oh Jimmy boy, Jim Pavlov, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of, is it Jim Pavlov? He did like these amazing Prodigy remakes about 15 years ago. They were so good. Anyway, Pavel's Jim Jevfimovs has moved into lead of GT3. Ayub is not far behind, and they're being chased down by a big glick. Angry Steve, right, that's true. Admin of the year. Hitchin is dying. Hitchin is dying. Let's have a look where he is here. Max Hitchin. Struggling a bit tonight by the sounds of things. So Tom, if you can hear me, what happened? Keen to hear what happened with your experiment in the Ferrari. As Max makes a move on the... Oh, it's a GT3. Martin just not quite able to keep up with Chris at this stage in the race. Still quite a long way to go. 45 minutes left, so it literally says 46 minutes left, and I said 45. Connor now get with a bit of clear air. 12 seconds behind Martin. Plenty of time to make that up. And currently, let's have a look. Currently, about half a second quicker a lap. So, yeah, game on. Here we go. Yeah, let's have a look what we've got going on here. So Lindell in a lovely battle here with Jamie Grant. And Kevin Wynn here in a Porsche. So this is a three-way battle here for P8. Yeah, it's like broadcasting and talking is tough. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? That's why I call you my safety blanket, Paul, because then I can just talk and chat rubbish. Really looking forward to Flat Out Thursday again, and having you back on stream. Also, a day where I can lube up and not feel guilty. So no lube this evening, guys. Just me and my, what is it, bare hot wit. What as the streets guy says. Let's have a look at the P10 again. That's in chat. Your reaction to Hitchin was fantastic. Thank you. It's all right. It's all right. Here it is. Jamie Grant in the Glick has had a little sideways action, I guess, because that battle has dropped off considerably. As my laptop dies. Brilliant. My laptop has just died. Oh my goodness me. What am I going to do? Give me just a second, guys, while I figure out what to do with my life and laptop. Okay, let's plug that in. Hopefully we should be back online any moment. Martin Lewis with the fastest lap of the race just now. So the pace is there, just not right at the moment. Well, not consistently enough, rather, because that is the fastest lap of the race now with a 1:31.4. And that means that Connor's not able to close the gap at the moment, as Martin, Mr. Mortgage Man, is finding some pace. Let's have a look. Refresh stream. Show the gaps between the cars rather than the P1. I will try that. Gap to next, I'm guessing, is that? Is that right? Gap to next. I think I've done it. I think I've changed it. So, yeah. Let me know if that's worked. Oh, bit of a stutter on the stream there. Alright, so where are we? What's going on? Lindell Harry, having a great battle here. So this is really the battle of the battle to watch on track at the moment. So we'll stick with it for a bit. Just as I have a little look through the field, see if there's anything else going on that I'm missing. Maybe Jamie Grant and Max Hitchin as well. We'll check in a minute, but right now this is where we want to stick with. So Lindell Harry and Aaron Christensen. I feel like the level of driving tonight in the hypercar class has been fantastic. It's been some really good racing that I've seen so far tonight. So well done all. Yeah. Tom, did you give us give us an explanation as to what went on in your race? It didn't last very long. Was it an experiment in the Ferrari or what? Not seen you drive the Ferrari before. Lindell, here we go. Bit too far back this time round. Not on really another overtaking spot unless you get a mistake from the car in front on this track until the other chicane at the top of the hill. So I'm guessing the plan is just to stick behind for now. Gap at the front is just over 1 second, showing nearly 2 on mine. Oh no, Lindell. in the wall. Just got to keep it calm now because it's quite easy to chuck it and spin it all around. Lindell back on track. That's a shame. That was a that was some good racing there, but now we've got Lindell on the back of Max, and I know that people in the chat will be happy about that. Show driver name, Steve. Yeah, good idea. Driver information. Bang. Lindell Harry. So let's do a little run through the field. Chris P1, as to be expected. Martin Lewis doing a fantastic job of sticking with Chris, yo-yoing between sort of 2 and 1 seconds at the moment, but great effort from Martin. Connor Lynch, P3, managed to drop Andre, but not make any inroads on Martin. Yeah, still 38 minutes left. So then we've got Andre in the beautiful red and white Toyota in P4. Mark Gellert cutting through traffic here in P5. Kim Vince, P6. Aaron Christensen now with a bit of clear air to stretch his legs. Kevin Winden in the other Porsche. Then it's Max Hitchin, who is now being chased down by Lindell, who must have a bit of damage at the very least. He did hit the wall relatively softly, but in this game that can still turn into a significant feeling in the car. Hesitant to move away from this battle at the moment because I think we're likely to see a move, but I'll quickly go through the rest. Jamie Grant in the Glick. Mr. Milligram rounding off the Hypercars in P12. Pavel's still in the lead. Oh, here we go. We've got a battle on our hands for GT3. Ayub and Pavel. So we'll keep an eye on that. Javier. Oh, did I just cut away from a move as something is happening somewhere? Lindell in the pits. What happened to Lindell? Is that a man? Is that his stop that he's taking? Perhaps. Looks like he's just had a stop. We'll just quickly finish off the GT3s. Javier Gomez Barria, Timothy Goya, and Mika. Jan Hanselman is out. Yeah, so here we go. Let's find these battles again. So, Ayub Hanuni in the Mustang. Hello again, Jermaine. Livery being added for next season, yes. They were meant to be available for tonight, but we had a bug on the server, so we had to switch to an open server, which is doesn't allow custom liveries. So we shouldn't have that problem again. So yeah, for season 2 should be all good. Something is happening somewhere, yeah. That's me, as that looks like a very smoky Porsche that's just gone past. Who is that? Is that Mark Gellert? That looked like a Porsche with smoke coming out the back. That is, it's a Porsche with smoke coming out at the back. What's going on there? Is that a mechanical fault? That is definitely... Yeah, that's not like a locked tyre or something. What is going on there then? Are we going to see a mechanical fault here? That would be absolutely amazing if we do. Not for Mark, obviously it'd be terrible for Mark. Sorry, mate. But I've never seen this before. In R Factor 2, engine overheating, probably quali setup. It's bottoming out, visual bug. Running hot. See, in R Factor 2, this would be oil temp running too high, and you'd get this smoke coming out the back. I have never seen this in a race. So if this is a quali setup, running a quali setup, and it's running hot, I actually love that. Like, I think that would be amazing, like, realism. I love it. Because I've not seen a mechanical failure before, I don't think, in any game. So this would be quite special. Yeah, it's the same as R Factor 2. Cool. So he must be running hot. But we did see someone say it's bottoming out in a visual bug. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on it, because 34 minutes to go. It's not like he's going to be able to nurse that home like that. The Ayub and Pavel's battle, by the way, is just under a second, so there's nothing happening just at the moment. Looking around on track, this is the closest battle on track at the moment. Yeah, R Factor 1, that was the same. As Mr. Milligram gets out the way, as he understands that this is a battle for position towards the front of the field. Chris Bunkins with fastest lap of the race, a 1:31. Martin Lewis with a 1:31.2. Connor with a 1:31.9. So they're all doing pretty rapid lap times at the moment. I tried, I can't say. I did a 1:34 earlier in a car that shall not be named. You can probably guess. How to distract other drivers. Use a quality setup. Love it. Can we get some on boards? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Let's go Kim Vance. Kim Vance? Kim Vince. Onboard driver. How do we do that? Oh, I'll just do this. So this is the view that Mr. Vince has. If that is a visual bug, I'll be really disappointed. I hope it is a mechanical failure in the waiting. I apologise for Mark if he's a victim of it. But if he's managing it, if he's having to drive slightly differently to keep the oil temp down, that would be pretty special. Let's have a look. So if we were to go like that, and then we can get the view back from Mark's car. Oh, this is the move for the race. This is the move for the race. Move for the position. Mark is gonna get it now, surely. Are they gonna give each other enough room? And Vince doesn't take the opportunity. Good racing though, guys. Well done. Well done. So Mark stays in front. Kim Vince. Not able to capitalise there. So let's have a look what we've got else on the track at the moment. Let's check in with Ayub, who managed to get past Pavel's, as you can see there in the background, by quite some distance. I can only imagine it was a problem for Pavel's, because that's quite a lot of time lost already. Timothy Goya closing in on Javier Gomez Barria. This was your pole sitter in GT3, who was murdered by none other than Tom Osborne. Tom, I have no idea if you murdered him. I'm just making it up. But what happened here? Because I just saw you guys come together, I think. So this is the battle to watch on track at the moment. Timothy Goya. Yeah, my bad, I did. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I reckon it's going to be a move down into T1 for Mr. Goya. Here we go. Everybody hates chase cam, so let's stay in chase cam for a bit. Should we watch that move get done there by Mr. Goya? Watch out, watch out, watch out. Little push on the back. Let's get out of chase cam. Everybody hates chase cam. Car was undrivable. Tell captain set up the Ferrari's undrivable. Okay. Give me just a sec, guys. Paul messaging me on WhatsApp to disturb me, obviously, because I haven't got enough going on at the moment. So thank you, Paul, for that. Let's see what's going on with Chris, because Martin Lewis has caught right back up. So this is interesting. It would be good if we could see their last lap. Energy remaining. Let's have a look. See if we can do that. So energy. So Andre is going to have to make a stop. Are we all going to have to make a stop? Are we all going to have to make a stop? Jermaine, a fan of the chase cam. Your wish is my command. This is what I call the Steve drone cam. From all the way back here. Is there a way to see? Yeah, all need to make a stop. Okay, cool. Alright, so Andre on a slightly different strategy to everybody else, so we should expect to see Andre pit any moment. Is there a way to see last lap? Catch leader, next number of stops, position go, tyres. No, there isn't, unfortunately. 1v1 battle. If I go... Last lap time. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Look at me, broadcaster. So Martin's definitely in slipstream territory here. Or maybe has just fallen out, just as I say it. Because why would it be any way other than do the opposite of what I say? Yeah. Let's get on board. Great pace from both drivers at the moment. A little bit deep in there from Martin. This is as close as he's been all race now. 25 minutes left, got to make a pit stop, all to play for. Martin is indeed driving a great race. Great riding. The onboard sounds do not work in this game in broadcaster mode. Connor just not able to keep up with this pace, unfortunately. So now 13 seconds back. Oh, there is a battle in GT3. We will come back to this. We will come back to the battle for the lead overall. But we do have a battle in P3 here, which is Javier Gomez Barria and Timothy Goya. He's Javier has just been passed, I believe. So we missed that one. So we'll head back to Martin. Yeah, it's always risky picking a car that you don't know. But it was good to see you give it a go. I was going to give the Ferrari a go earlier as well, funnily enough, but didn't get a chance, so I ran out of time. Paul, if this is you on WhatsApp again, no, it's not. It's Jermaine. Flipping out. Cheers, Jermaine. Thank you. What is going on, guys? I'm so hot right now. Stressing out. I feel like I'm doing a bad job, and all I've got is you lot in my WhatsApp, and now calling me out for bad driving in my old beloved Audi. Thank you. Yeah, I only picked it because of the livery. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I just pick cars because of the way they look. Yeah, Jermaine, very, very, very funny. Ha ha ha. Right, so Andre in the pits, doing his stop. So he was in P4 behind Connor, but didn't quite have the pace. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out, this strategy. But I think Connor should be safe. Thank you, Tom, for the support. There's Chris finding a little bit of pace again. Who is going to stop first, I wonder? Who is going to be the first of these hypercars to jump into the pits? We were both driving Audis, and it seemed to be me that kept on binning it. Bizarrely, the Audi became my favourite car, like really genuinely. Oh, here we go. Inconveniently placed GT3 cars, but what can you do? You're all sharing the same track. It's just what happens. Yeah. Lewis not using the curbs. He's suggesting that he's got more time to find if he was to use a bit more of the track. I cannot comment on anyone's driving. If you've seen me drive, you'll understand why. As Andre is getting caught up in this battle here, this is not what you want to see. Unless I'm mistaken, it is Andre, isn't it? Yeah, Andre is going to be getting the blue flag treatment. How is this going to play out? I mean, you say it's not what you want to see. It's exactly what you want to see. This sort of like moments like this. But for Chris, it's not what you want to see. Someone of Andre's pace, and Andre does the right thing. Jumps out of the way in the end. "20 minutes to go." I think Grant has been in. Let's have a quick look. Johnny Grant in the Glick. Love how much he loves the Glick. It's brilliant. Lindell, guessing has been in as well. Let's have a look. Yes, Lindell must have been in as well. So this isn't a true position, but it's not been the easiest of races, I have to say. As Martin is in the pits. Quick splash and dash I presume. So we now need to keep an eye on Chris. It was Martin who blinks first. Now we're going to have to see what that pit stop's going to be like for Chris. He's now got to make this lap count. Is he going to pit this lap? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, as there is a, is that a Mr. Milligram? Yeah, Mr. Milligram taking some pretty aggressive avoiding action there, which is absolutely fine. I did see Lewis go into the pits. Yeah, we did cover it. I think. Yeah, we did. Right. So what's going on? Chris doesn't pit this lap, so Martin is not going to find out his fate for at least one more lap. Connor in no man's land. Chris up front, putting in some Schumacher laps, I guess. Let's have a look, see what else was happening on track. Can't really see anything at the moment. Let's see if Mark's engine has stopped smoking. No, still going. Still going. So I'd be interested to know if that is the visual bug that was mentioned earlier, rather than mechanical fault, because yeah, it's been going on quite a while now. Right, Chris, where are you? Aqua Minerale. One of the best corners. Oi, as you get a little bit wide, a bit sideways. Aqua Minerale is one of the best corners in the whole world. This track is one of the best tracks in the whole world. I won't hear a bad word said about it. Gareth, I hope you're not listening. Come on, Money Supermarket, says Paul in chat. So let's see where Chris, what he decides to do. Is he going to pit this lap? He's only got 9% lap. He's going to stay up for another ride. So, is there a way? Last lap time. No, we can't see that actual lap time set, unfortunately. Guess I might be able to give you an idea of who's setting the faster laps at the moment, but Martin is heading down towards that last sequence of corners. This is the battle on track, guys. This is the one to watch. What you get for smoking 40 a day? What are you on about? Who smokes 40 a day? Don't even smoke one a day. Martin doing a great job of getting through the traffic here, taking no risks, just making light work of it. Right. Let's see what Chris is going to do. This is probably the most important moment of the race so far. Is he going to take a pit stop? Let's have a quick look at the no, I'm joking. He's I'm not going to look at that just now. He's taking another lap, so he's going to run this down. He's got 5% left, so he's going to have to stop next lap. He's going to have to stop next lap. I miss Paul. Okay. Let's have a look. Mark, are you still smoking? Oh, 40 a day. I get it. Right, okay. Yeah, fine. Got it. Kim. Wasn't able to make it count when he had the chance. Aaron Christensen. Oh, Aaron, it didn't rain. Or it hasn't yet. It won't rule it out. And there you go. Hope you're happy. Kevin Wynn, P7. Andre Serradio is just going to pick up a few places from these pit stops, no doubt. Not ideal for him to get caught up in that first place battle, but such is life. Right then, let's have a look. Checking the GT3s. Mika, Javier, Bavels in P3, Timothy Goya in P2 from nowhere. Has he got to make a stop? That'd be a great result if he comes back to P2, and then Ayub in P1. Right, Chris, where are you? What say you, Chris? He say pit. Not ideal. Has been moved back. That's not a perfect entry. So we're going to be looking for Martin now. Martin Lewis. That seems quite a long way away, doesn't it? That seems quite a long way away. But we'll see. Chris just getting going now. Martin coming back through. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. This is painfully slow as Martin is charging down the start-finish straight. As Chris is coming to the end of the pit lane. The pit lane limiter. You're going to see Chris emerge here. He's going to have the run. He's going to have the run. Amazing. Well done, Martin. Fantastic laps in there. Well done. Brilliant. Fantastic. Fantastic laps that must have been set there for Martin to take the lead. Chris just not able to match the pace by it seems. Maybe that little error at the pit stop was the problem. But it's not over yet. We've still got 12 minutes and we know that Chris has pace. But Martin does have the warmer tyres at this stage as Connor dips into the pits. Kim as well, you're going to have to pit as well if you haven't already. I think you might have just blown that one, Kim. We'll see. 5% will that get him round? Not sure. Don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, very nice. Very nice from Martin. So Martin is your new race leader. But, oh, dipping it into the gravel there at the exit of that other chicane that probably has a name. Chris getting these tyres up to temp. A little bit further back. Race is on. What else have we got on track at the moment? So Connor is following Kim. Connor has stopped. Kim is going to have to stop, so there's no point racing on track here. So we're going to expect Kim to dip into the pits now, as we do see Kim dip in. That's good. I didn't think he'd make it, so that's that was good. Well, still smoking. Benson, Hedges, Rothmans. Take your pick. Well, you never know, actually. He doesn't look like he's smoking. Can only assume that that's because he had a pit stop and I was able to cool the car down somewhat. But, yeah. No more smoke out the back of that Porsche. Chris unable to latch onto the back of Martin at the moment. It's a 2-second gap. I didn't think it was going to be enough. I didn't think Martin was going to have enough as Chris puts it in the gravel at that chicane with a name. Kevin Wynn now on pit out. Let's check in with Lindell, see where he's at here. P9. Not the race he would have wanted, I'm sure, but great effort for sticking with it. Boy Max warming up the tyres, it seems, I'm guessing. Yeah, must have just come out of the pits. Brilliant sound. Mr. Milligram dipping his toes into the gravel as well. So we have Mark Gellert giving Andre some pressure here. So getting caught up in traffic has not been ideal for Andre, as Mark is now putting a bit of pressure on for P4. Is he going to have the pace? Best lap from Andre is a 1:31.8, and best is from Mark a 1:32.2. But there is some damage on the front of Andre's Toyota. Gap at the front is nearly 3 seconds now. So, is that Chris throwing in the white towel? Did Martin have enough pace to see this one out? 8 minutes left, 9 minutes left. What can Mark do? Can he get a nice P4? Oh, and there goes Mark as Andre gets it all kind of wrong in the Aqua Minerale. The one corner I do know, hence why I've said it a bunch of times. But has that brought in Kim Vince into play as well? So this is a lovely three-way battle here as Andre's going to have another pop at Mark. Down it to another corner with a name. But we'll never know the name of that corner. Or this one. Onto the start-finish straight. Three-way battle. This is going to be a... oh, it's Kim from nowhere. Andre is now down into P5. As Mark Geller is in P3. Where has Connor Lynch gone? He's in a stop. He's having a stop. What's going on here then, Connor? What's happened here, Connor? So Mark Gellert is on for a podium from nowhere. Jamie Grant lost rear in turn 5 and 6. Rear tapped the ball and killed the engine. Nah. Ethan, damn shame. Hello, Ethan. Kim Vince. Could Kim Vince pop up? After all of that earlier with... the opportunity to pass Mark when his car was almost on fire and not being able to take it. We've now got Kim less than 2/10 behind Mark. Is he finally going to make the move? This is certainly close enough. Gets the door slammed shut in his face. This is it, Kim. This is your moment. This is your moment. This is a yellow flag on track. I'm not sure. I have to hold. Have to tuck in there. You have to tuck in. You're never going to make that move down there. But yeah, see, too far behind now. I think too far behind. Says Coach Steve. Chris goes off. Check bunkers. I will do in just a second. There is a big off for Chris. He's 14 seconds back. So I will check it. I will check it. But this battle is raging on. Alright, quickly check Chris. Oh, there he is. He's still on track. But something's obviously happened. Must have had it off track. Back to this battle. Oh, GT3. Do you know what would be really cool? Is if there was like, if people were streaming on Discord, we could like drop their cameras in to see their races. Why would we need to do that? We could just click on them and view it. Forget that stupid idea. Show a replay, Steve. I mean, I can. Is that a serious request or? Oh God. No. Here we go, Kim. This is it. T1. Here we go. Inside, outside. Go on. Great move, Kim. Go on, Mark. Have another go. Oh, pushed off Max Verstappen style. Everybody loves Max Verstappen. Andre moaning. Where? I've not seen it. In the Discord, maybe? I don't know. Too busy. Concentrating. Toyota not turning. Yeah, you can see the damage at the front. But these two, having a bit of a ding-dong, could still get the podium here if these two come to blows. Chris, I think, is resigned to his fate of P2 now. Martin, P1. Just got to keep it together. Good luck. Chris Bunkins, 15 seconds further back. And then we're into this battle for P3. I need to know what happened with Connor. He was on for P3. No, nobody likes Max Verstappen, Jermaine. Shut your face. I mean, he's an incredible driver. I just don't like his dirty tactics. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that now. Yeah, Kim, what a move. Fantastic move. Are we going to see a response from Mark as we've got Pavel's in the Lambo, who is also in a battle here with Goya. Having to navigate these GT3s, these hypercars, sorry, excuse me. Oh, as we see somebody going off. Who is that? Is it Andre? Oh my god, I missed it. Andre got past Mark and is now going for Kim. No way. No way. Missed that. I can't believe I missed that. I had it on flipping this view for so long. Thought, oh, I'll do something different, and I missed the bloody thing. Director of the year. So, Andre. Love to see it, don't you? Oh! Oh! As that move did not look on. I'll be honest with you, that we only saw the tail end of it there, but that move did not look on from Mark. As I'm just watching the stream back on YouTube, so I might get another look at it. But from where I was sat, it did not look on. Andre from nowhere looks like he's going to pick up a podium after all that moaning. Apparently, he's going to get. I don't know. I just had a little look back on the stream. It's hard to tell from that camera angle that I was looking at. Look, it's not over yet. Moaning Myrtle, Andre Serradio still has a damaged Toyota. And Kim is looking like in the mood for a podium. So it's not over yet as we're into the last minute. Where are we? Martin Lewis just past the start-finish line, so this will be the final lap. So we'll try to keep an eye, get Martin crossing the line for a fantastic victory, but we do want to see how this battle plays out. I can't wait to do the endurance stuff. Cannot wait. I was at the Nordschleife 24 hours on the weekend, and I certainly have the bug for an endurance race at the moment. So looking forward to that. As we're now ticking down to 0. Where are you, Martin? You are in the chicane with no name. Voldemort. The Voldemort chicane. Tell him to moan more. It works. Andre, keep moaning. Keep moaning until the last moment. Kim Vince, you're too far back this time round. This is your last attempt, I think, is going to be at the Voldemort chicane. Lewis crossing the line now. Here comes Lewis. Here he comes. Fantastic victory. Flash of the lights. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Perfectly executed strategy. Brilliant, brilliant drive. Well done, Martin. Well done, my friend. I'm going to cut back to the Serradillo battle just because we are really in the midst of it at the moment. So he has to stay close here. Kim doing everything right at this point. All you have to do is stay close through the chicane that I know the name of, up to the chicane that has no name. This is it. This is your last chance, Kim. And that is not it. Unfortunately, you're going to be too far back, I feel. You're going to be too far back. Yeah, so it's not going to happen down here. So, all right, your really last chance now is going to be the corner down at the end here, as Mr. Milligram has a little love affair with the wall. But I think that is going to be it, as it's not going to get past Serradillo there. Mark also having a little look, but nothing doing. And I think that is going to be your P3, Andre. What a drive! After all the moaning, apparently. Well done, Andre. Fantastic. Well done. Massive shout out to Mark and Kim. Did Mark get Kim on the line? No, okay, I think it must be sort of real time. But it's this man. This man is the man. Dieser Mortgagemannen. Martin Lewison in the Ferrarian. Congratulations, Martin. Well done. Let's quickly. I missed the bloody GT3s finishing. Ayub, apologies. Pavels, well done as well. Great first races at Ada. Timothy Goya, well done with the P3. Well done, Javier. So here is your final order. Provisional results from what I can see. Martin Lewis, Chris Bunkins, Andre Serradillo, Kim Varts, Kim Vince, Mark Gallop, Kevin Wynn, Lindell Harry, P7 in the end, Max Hitchin, Connor Lynch. What on earth happened there? Connor Lynch. Mr. Milligram and Aaron Christiansen in P11. Also, what happened there? Then you got Ayub Hanouni in the GT3, Pavlos Jefimos in the Lambo, Timothy Goya, Javier Mika, Jamie Grant in the Glick. Jan Hanselman finished at the beginning of the race, and then a bunch of people that couldn't be bothered to finish, you losers. Aaron Biarki, that second stint was a horror show from my end. Sorry to hear it as I move things around the stream window. Yeah, cool. So, congratulations, Martin Lewis. I do believe, if I quickly go to the website, that means Chris is the champion. So that's another Hall of Fame card for Chris, as Connor was unable to make an impression. Martin Lewis, though, going to pick up 190 points here. That's going to move him up a bit, which is pretty cool. Jamie Grant's going to pick up some points despite not finishing. Lindell, again, going to be on the board. But yeah, let's have a look at GT3. So Tom is going to be the champion there. So another Hall of Fame card for Tom. Yeah, and I think that's it, guys. I think that's everything. So let's quickly take a look at what's coming up. So Flat Out Thursdays is back. It's on the 3rd of July. It says it on the screen there, Steve. 3rd of July. And we are at Interlagos. It's also a 60-minute race. I hope that my safety blanket, Paul Glover, is going to be back to help with the streams then. But if you haven't got signed up, sign up for that. Really looking forward to that. Every other Thursday. And they are generally a lot of fun, the Flat Out Thursday races. So get involved for that. And then again, like I say, the other big news is the Endurance Championship. If what you saw tonight was you're thinking, I'm not joining this community. Hopefully you saw some great racing on track, and you can put aside all of the bugs and shitty broadcasting I did tonight, and register your team for round 1, which will be the 8 hours of Imola. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you to everyone that joined in chat. You really helped me through it. If you wouldn't mind, if you're still here, just give it a little like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. I'm looking forward to seeing you flat out Thursdays. We do have a race on Thursday, format yet undecided. I will be racing in that one for sure. It will have to be GT3s because I really want to race GT3s. So definitely will be in GT3s in some capacity. But yeah, format to be decided. Cool. Thanks very much for your time, guys. Thank you to everyone that helps out with ADRR. You're all absolute legends. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Oh, what a flipping hero. Just to... Okay, it's the wrong bloody ending screen anyway. You get the point. Stream's ending. Love you all. Bye now.